How's everyone doing tonight, this Sunday night? Hopefully you're doing well. We got a lot of stuff to open tonight. It's not any of it going to take us a particularly long time, any of the breaks, but it's just a lot of different things. So, you know what happens first. We have some info to go over before we start jumping in and ripping into packs and boxes. So first up, you see there a note about my feedback, because I get asked this question a lot. Basically, here's what it boils down to. My feedback is automated, so anytime you leave positive feedback for me, you're going to instantly get it in return without having to wait. Second thing you see there is to say thanks. I appreciate all of you guys and gals who come here and hang out with me and bid with me and break with me. So whatever brings you here tonight, I'm glad to have you and say thanks. We're looking right now at auctions that are already listed on eBay. They're going to be ending over the course of the next 5 days here. We've got lots of memorabilia coming up this week. Autographed baseball jerseys and baseball bats and batting helmets and full-size football helmets, mini helmets. Gosh, I don't even know. Football jerseys, you name it. We're breaking it in terms of memorabilia this week. So let's talk a little about our case breaks. Tomorrow night will be a full case of Inception Baseball, and we will start a new case of Museum Collection Baseball. On Tuesday night, our case break will be the half case of Elite Football, and that is the last of the Elite Football that I have on hand. Wednesday night, we're going to get into quite a bit Wednesday night. We'll open a full case of Encased Basketball, a full case of Inception, and the back half of Museum Collection Baseball. Gold Standard Football comes out on Wednesday. I messed up. I didn't get it listed on Wednesday. I've been off a day all week thanks to 4th of July, so I messed that up. And we'll actually break Gold Standard for the first time the day after it comes out on Thursday. So Thursday, our case breaks will be a half case of 2011 Prime Signatures and a half case of Gold Standard. On Friday, we've got tons of stuff. Most of it comes out that day. There is a Gold Rush Series 2 autographed full-size football helmet. I tried to put the checklist in at the very bottom of the listing in with the product description, because it's got a lot of our younger players that have just been drafted mixed in there. I thought you guys might want to have a chance to look at that. We'll also open a case of Topps Archive Signature Series Active Player Edition. That comes out on Wednesday as well. Didn't get to opening that until Friday. Then a case of Valiant Football. If you remember, one of those cards, it's 4 hits. There's no base cards in Leaf Valiant. It's all hits. 3 autograph cards, regular ones. The 4th autograph card is graded, guaranteed to be graded 9.5 or higher. So that's always a fun break. And then we'll break another half a Gold Standard. So that is what the 5 days ahead look like for tonight. This is also the order that we're breaking in, okay? So it is the Hit Parade basketball jersey, the Timeless Treasures break, Gold Rush mini helmet, 2013 playbook, 2016 black gold, and 2011 prime signatures in that order. The other thing you need to know, a couple of things on this page. Everything we open tonight is free shipping, right? So you guys didn't pay any shipping on it. That typically means you're looking at it going out the door in 6 or 7 days when you do a break with me. However, I'm pretty caught up right now. So I'm projecting this to go out on Thursday. We might even get lucky. I may get it out sooner than that. But at the moment, I'm projecting it for a Thursday shipping date on everything we're opening tonight, okay? Last but not least, consolation cards. If you are in one of these breaks tonight and you do not pull anything at all, you don't pull memorabilia or a card or whatever in your break, you are still entitled to a consolation card. That card can be from any year in any series. I track those no-pull teams for a rolling 90-day period. How it is normally handled is this. The next time you do have a package coming where you have pulled cards or an item, I will go back through and look and see what you are due for your consolation cards. I'll gather them all up and send them out in that package that's headed your way. If you don't want to wait for that, you want it sent sooner in a plain white envelope with a stamp, you shoot me a message over on eBay and we'll take care of it. That is the end of the boring stuff. Yay! We're ready to get rolling tonight. It's 2017-18 Hit Parade Series 11 autographed basketball jersey break number 6. Everything we're opening tonight ended tonight, Sunday night, July the 8th. And of course, team names are there on the left-hand side. The eBay user ID of our winning bidders is across from each team on the right-hand side. And a new spreadsheet will go up before the start of every break. So if you're not in this particular break for the basketball jersey, you're still going to get a chance, of course, to see your name up there when we get to your break. Last but not least, I changed the focus. I removed autofocus and set a manual focus. That is why the background went slightly out of focus. Who do we have in chat tonight? We have Greg and T. Cassidy and Aaron and Jared and Gina. Hi, everyone. Aaron says the 0 for 13 streak ends tonight. All right, Aaron, you got to tell us what teams you have and what breaks, Aaron, and we'll try to work some mojo for you. All right. Greg, you said you typed in Gold Standard. Is that one you're looking forward to? I personally love Gold Standard. Many of you who break with me often, you know how much I rave about Gold Standard because I love it. I was so sad that it wasn't in basketball this past year. Oh, I didn't show you that. It's a little advertisement thing. I usually remember to show those. And I forgot because I saw Clyde Drexler here for our jersey, and I got kind of sidetracked. So there is a JSA authentication card. It matches this JSA authentication sticker. There is your Clyde Drexler signature on there. I believe this is a custom jersey. Yeah, custom. Oh, and it's custom throwback kind of. See the writing for the Rockets? It's a little throwback a bit, which should be. I mean, you know, considering the player on it. But anyhow, our hit tonight, Clyde Drexler, Houston Rockets. And when you get this, if you have the Rockets, make sure you find that little card, please, before you dump everything out. I usually have it folded up somewhere there within the jersey, and it's super easy when you take a jersey out, you know, to have that little stuff kind of fall out and weirdness. Aaron, look at that. He says he won. So he must have the Rockets. You really did end your 0 for 13 streak, didn't you, man? Hey, that's pretty awesome. I love it. I love it. That's the way we like to do things. We don't want anybody to go 0 for 13. It's no fun. If you did not see this a moment ago, please take a second to look up here at the screen, review the information about consolation cards and projected shipping dates. That's going to go up before the start of every break, but we're not going to, you know, hammer through the details verbally every time. So we are rolling now into 12-13 and 13-14 Timeless Treasures Basketball. This is break number 22 of this particular combination. And of course, same as it ended tonight, and we're live streaming it tonight. The only thing that's different, you see a couple of teams that say that. They say no bids buyback. Here's what that means. It's an orphan team. No one loved it. No one gave it a forever home. So if cards come out for one of those no bids teams, of course they just stay here with me and join their brothers on Card Mountain. But otherwise, they go out the door to you. Philly fan is on. Looking forward to prime signatures and black gold. If you have not done a basketball break with me before with 2012-13, here's something you need to know. Every single 2012-13 product for basketball that Panini put out had a bonus pack of cards in it called Kobe Anthology. Here's what happens with Kobe Anthology. We open it up, and if there is a hit in it, then that hit would be given out using random.org. If there is no hit in it and it's just the base, frankly, I put them in a pile and they end up getting donated. And the reason is because they would not even be worth the postage to send them, because they literally put them, yes, in every single box of every single product for the entire season of 2012-13. So my point is they have no value. So that's the deal with that. If you have any questions about that sort of thing, bonus packs or all kinds of other interesting things, you can scroll down to the bottom of the listing description, and there's an area down there that says special circumstances, and it talks about all kinds of fun things, including bonus packs like that and how they work. So there we go. Toby, the jersey was Clyde Drexler and the Houston Rockets. All right, so we are first looking at the cards that came out of 12-13 Timeless Treasures. We'll look at 13-14 next. First up, that is just a base card for the Raptors with Bargnani, or however you say his name. You know I'm going to say it wrong. Next is Jason Thompson base for the Kings. We have a little die-cut Tim Duncan for the San Antonio Spurs. That is numbered to 199. And hey, if you don't know this about 12-13 basketball, it also has our rookies from 11-12 in it as rookies because of the lockout for 11-12. It's a double rookie class. The 11-12 and 12-13 rookies both can be found in the 12-13 products. And here we have a little signature for the Jazz, and that is Adrian Dantley, numbered to, what does that say? 90. No, it's number 90 of 99. Whew. No, it's number 6 of 99. Oh, I was looking at it upside down and backwards, and it's been one of those days, I can tell you. I was out in the heat too long watering stuff. For the Portland Trail Blazers, we have Luke Babbitt autograph, validating marks. We have a redemption, Manu Ginobili for the Spurs. I'm going to leave that upside down for a minute. We will go to the checklist and verify it momentarily when we finish up the break. We're now in the box of 13-14. We have J.R. Smith for the Knicks as a little die cut there. Our base is Josh Smith to 299 for the Pistons. Is that a base? No, it is not. Promising Pros. Hey, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Little MKG relic hit there for Charlotte. Note they are the Bobcats on here, but of course that is the same team that is the current Charlotte Hornets, so it's going to go to the current Charlotte Hornets. And we have a signature validating marks for the Bucks. That is a sticker autograph. And looks like our next hit's also for the Bucks, and it's Bob Dandridge. It's a pretty cool little throwback hit there, numbered to 299. And Mr. Bob Dandridge is an on-card autograph. Before we do anything else, we need to see what this is all about. Tony Roten, and it is glass rookie autographs. Okay, so you see that that's expired, right? However, you still want to redeem it in your Panini account, even though it is expired on there. Sometimes they still have these older cards hanging around. And when they do, they'll send it to you. Usually, I would say within, maybe 6 or 8 weeks. If you have not gotten it within 6 or 8 weeks, then I think it's pretty safe to say they probably don't still have it. In which case, they will work with you. They will help you find a replacement card that is an equivalent value. And you have to find a live person. That's the challenge. Why can I not see where... What is this under? What am I... Glass rookie autographs. Am I in the right spot? 2013 Timeless Treasures. Yes. Card set. Should just say glass, but I don't see a G. Do you guys see a G? What in the heck? Where is what I'm looking for? Am I just looking right past this? This says card set, glass rookie autographs. Oh, because it's out of 2012. It says, so I somehow got myself mixed up and I thought it was out of 13. 14. That's why I'm stupid. Sorry. Sorry. I will fix it. Let's try this. Let's try this one more time. See if I can have a little better luck this time in finding what I need, which I did. Imagine that, because I was in the right place. This is card number 242. Where are you, brother? Come on down here. It is for the Grizzlies, and it is numbered to 499, and that took a lot longer than they normally do, because I was kind of silly and went to the wrong year first. Anyway, back to finding a live person for your expired redemptions that you need to sub out. I suggest trying Facebook or Twitter even, something like that. And that's usually your best bet. All right, our die cuts were J.R. Smith for the Knicks and then Tim Duncan for the Spurs. Our hits, the Grizzlies redemption to 499, the Bob Dandridge for the Bucks, Udo for the Bucks, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist for Charlotte, and I forgot who this was, Babbitt for the Trailblazers, and then Dantley for the Jazz to 99. So that has Timeless Treasures in the books. That was a nice easy one, right? They're all kind of easy tonight, though. Nothing too traumatic tonight. Well, it's never traumatic, but there's nothing that takes a ton of time, I guess is the way I should have said that. Feels traumatic sometimes, doesn't it, right? Like when we open Series 2 Jumbo, sometimes that feels like trauma. Okay, guys, so if you did not see this before, please take a moment. It gives you a projected shipping date, information about consolation cards if your team is not pulled in the break that you are in this evening. So we are next opening 2018 Gold Rush Series 2 Autograph Mini Helmet break number 20. It ended tonight, Sunday, the 8th of July. Teams are on one side, your name in lights as the winning bidder there across from your team. And I'm going to try to, somebody did not like the way I opened the mini helmet the other night. I've been opening this mini helmets the same way for years, but they don't like it because they could not see the top of the box. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to try to cut it like this without me hopefully cutting my hand off, although frankly, it's not really very handy to cut it that way, But anyway, for the purposes of making someone feel happy who's probably not even here, we'll do it that way. It is the Seattle Seahawks tonight, and that is Steve Largent, a little Hall of Famer there for the Seahawks. And of course, inside you have a JSA authentication card. It should match a JSA authentication sticker, which is kind of hidden, but down there at the very, very, very bottom, kind of near where my finger is. And I just learned the other night they put the name on the bottom of these for Gold Rush. Do you know, I didn't know that. Like all this time I've been opening these, I did not know they put the name on the bottom. So that's funny. But anyway, Steve Largent and the Seattle Seahawks is our mini helmet tonight. Dale said, you just won a Dermontti Dawson card. Oh, to go with the mini helmet we pulled for you the other night. That's cool, man. You know I like Dermontti anyway, so that's pretty cool little hit. I like it. I like that plan. Of course, you guys know I like Steelers anyway, so I'm always happy to see Steelers stuff come out. Although I like other players and other teams too along the way. We are now headed into football cards, and same thing applies. If you have not seen this, please take a moment, look up there, read the information that you see on the screen. I will not subject everyone to going through it all again each time, but sporadically I will verbally go through the whole thing. This is 2 boxes of 2013 Panini Playbook Football. It is break number 21. And, of course, like everything else, it ended tonight on eBay. We're opening it tonight. One team didn't sell, looks like the Browns. And I think everything else in here did. Yeah, so everything else in there sold besides the Cleveland Browns. Don't have a whole lot of 2013 Playbook left. Maybe another, I don't know, 2 or 4 boxes of it on hand, something like that. So we'll do a few more breaks of it until I run out of it, and then we'll move on to some of the many other things that I have stacked up around here that I've got to do breaks with or for. I just made a big hot mess of that, didn't I? There we go. That's a little better. A little better. Not so much that one. Come on, stupid seal. All right, so we have 4 packs in each one of our boxes of 2013 Playbook. And usually what we will find will be a couple of booklets And then another card that'll be autographed. And if I'm remembering correctly, I think we usually have one card that isn't autographed as well. So that's usually how 2013 Playbook rolls. You know, over the years, they did lots of different configurations with this product. I mean, they don't make it at all anymore. They haven't. I guess, what, 2016 was the last year they made Playbook, but they had been making it for several years, and they always would change it. Like, you know, one year you'd have 4 hits, and next year you might have 2 hits or something weird. So I don't know why they always felt the need to change it up, but 2013 was one of the better ones in the sense that it was very nicely done with 4 hits and, you know, just 1 base card and whatever. So I wish they had left it like that. Maybe if they had, they would have had better luck with it or something. Because you have to assume that's why they stopped making it, right? You have to assume it didn't sell well for a couple of years running or something. At least that's what I always think when they stop making a particular line for a period of time. I usually assume it's because of that. Michael Rivera for the Raiders. That is numbered to 299, and it is a sticker auto. Broncos with Monty Ball. That is a relic to 99. Randall Cobb. You guys know I love Randall Cobb. Love him, love him, love him. And it's an autograph. Woohoo! And it's numbered to 25. So Green Bay Packers with a nice Randall Cobb sticker auto to 25. And I'm a fan of that hit. I hope Randall's going to have a little more production this year. He didn't have as much production last year, I didn't think. Dustin Hopkins for the Bills. That is numbered to 99. So what did you say? You yelled so loud after winning the Drexler auto. You work. Aaron woke up his girlfriend's kid. And then he's got hashtag guess who's sleeping on the couch tonight. That's funny. Keenan Allen for the Chargers. That's numbered to 199. That's our first of 4 booklets we'll see tonight. That one, of course, for the Chargers with relics on both sides of the booklet. That is followed by E.J. Manuel for the Bills, also numbered to 299. You have a hard-signed autograph and a really nice patch over here. It looks like part of a number. And then, of course, a little patch on the opposite side as well. And Monty Ball for the Broncos once again. That is to 199. You've got orange material on the right and little navy on the left. So got both your primary colors there for the Broncos in that one. Joseph Randall for the Cowboys. That's numbered to 10. That is a seriously low number. Hard signed autograph up here. Once again, a very nice patch on the right-hand side. Looks like it's probably edging a number or some design on the sleeve. Little navy on the opposite side. So to recap our 2013 Playbook, we have a hit for the Bills with Dustin Hopkins. The nice Randall Cobb to 25 for the Packers. Monty Ball relic for the Broncos, and then the Michael Rivera autograph for the Raiders. Our booklets once again to 10 for the Cowboys. For the Broncos to 199. For the Buffalo Bills to 299. And then to 199 for the Chargers. So 2013 Playbook is all wrapped up. Of course, you guys know I liked that Randall Cobb hit in there, so you know, so that made that a fun break for me. We are going to be opening 2016 Panini Black Gold coming up next. And you know what's coming first. Yeah, you got it. Spreadsheet info. Because people jump in and out, or they don't pay attention, or whatever the case may be. But there it is. Again, if you haven't looked at it, please glance up there. Check it out. It's got important information that you need to know. Or you want to know, maybe. Maybe want more than, well, I don't know. Sort of need, sort of want. 2016 Black Gold Football. This is break number 41, and it ended tonight as well on eBay, Sunday night the 8th. Same format here, where we have our team names and our bidder names across from one another. And I've got, I don't know, maybe another 3, 4, 5 of these left, something like that. Part of a case. But I don't, actually, you know what? I don't think I have a half case left. And I think these were these 8-box cases. So maybe I've got 3 left. Maybe. So not a ton of it left. It is one that I don't know if I'll restock or not. The price has jumped up quite a bit, as a matter of fact, from what I was paying for it when I bought the last 2 cases that I bought of it. It has subsequently jumped up a healthy little amount, a few $100s per case higher. So I don't know if I will restock this one or not, but if not, you know, there's tons of other stuff we have to open that will keep us occupied and happy. All right, a couple of things to know about 2016 Black Gold before we start looking at them. First of all, everything in here is numbered. Even our base cards will be numbered. The second thing you need to know, most of these, particularly on the back side, are going to show signs of chipping and other weird imperfections on the edges and the corners. That's just part of the magic of Black Gold. This is numbered to 225. It's for the Jags. It's franchise gold. And that one actually looks to be in pretty good shape. But most of these Black Golds, they're going to have varying degrees, like this one. See, got a big imperfection, a chip right there on that edge, and you're going to kind of find those throughout. This is franchise gold for the Dallas Cowboys, and it is numbered 250. And then we have a Matt Ryan to 225 for the Falcons. And then that is followed by Derek Brooks to 100 for the Buccaneers. And you know, these, I have to say, these are better edges and corners so far. I should knock on some wood, but so far they are better edges and corners than what we typically find in Black Gold. I hope that holds true, because this is one set that I love the cards, but they're usually really beat up on the back. Teddy Bridgewater and Laquan Treadwell. That is numbered to 99 for the Vikings. Sterling Shepard coming out for the Giants. Definitely got an imperfection on the upper left, kind of actually all across that top edge as well. And Sterling Shepard is numbered to 225. Of course, you got the nice gold signature there on the bottom, hard signed, and your relic to go along with it. From the opposite side, we're going to take one out of the other pile right now. This is Derrick Henry and the Tennessee Titans. That is a mother load, numbered to 99. Got a 2-color on actually all 3 of our patches, so that's nice. Have a little second color happening there. For the Baltimore Ravens, we have got a bad corner down here, lower right. Bad corner. Actually, all 4 corners are terrible. All 4 corners have lots of chipping and wear, and a big hunk right up there too, an imperfection in the upper back of that one's just terrible. And that's what I'm talking about. When I say that they usually come out, they usually all look like that. Some of them are a little better tonight. But this is Chris Moore for the Ravens. It's numbered to 225. Got the nice gold ink hard signature, the big relic, and the unfortunate imperfect edges and corners on the back. And this is for the Arizona Cardinals, and it is numbered to 199. It's not wanting to show up. We'll get it at an angle. You can see it a little better. But you know, on the Black Gold, I think it's just, you can't really grade them most of the time. That's the thing. As long as you don't need them to be graded, you're in pretty good shape. It's only if you need them to be graded that you have problems. Big Ben Roethlisberger for the Steelers. Looks like we've got something happening down here, and a little speck of white right there as well that did not wipe off. Again, all 4 corners kind of less than perfect. But it is the NFL Shield. The card set is seal of approval if I can get it turned around correctly, it is numbered to 25 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. So we may as well start our recap with Big Ben because he's the one that's in my hand. So Steelers to 25 on the team symbols. And then we have to 199 autograph for the Cardinals. This is to 225 for the Ravens. And then Derrick Henry is to 99, Titans. The Giants to 225. And finally the Vikings to 99. So that is black gold for tonight. I see Philly fan says, order more black gold. I didn't look over there for a second. She probably typed that in there a minute ago. He says, order more and never stop breaking 2016 black gold. You know, I like it. I enjoy breaking black gold as a whole, despite the fact that the backs of them are usually a little beat up. I like to break it, but it just kind of depends on if I can get a decent price on it, you know. Because sometimes things get so expensive it becomes difficult to break them when they're older. Because, you know, you got to factor in the eBay fees and PayPal fees and all that other happy stuff. All right, so this time I am going to go over it all again verbally because by now somebody probably has jumped in that wasn't on earlier. So what you need to know about this, I'm anticipating everything that we open tonight to ship out on Thursday. It's all free shipping. Normally, I would say it would go out 6 or 7 days later, so it would normally probably be scheduled for more like a Saturday shipping date, but I'm pretty caught up right now, so I'm going to project Thursday, and there's even a possibility I might get it to you a little sooner than Thursday. And then consolation cards. If your team is not pulled in a break tonight, your consolation card can be from any year and any series. I track those no-hit/no-pull teams for a rolling 90-day period. Normally, I will send any consolation cards you are due the next time you have a package going that does have a hit, you know, a card or an item that you have pulled. If you want it to come out to you sooner in a plain white envelope and a stamp, shoot me a message on eBay and let me know, and we'll get you squared away. And that's the last time you have to hear that tonight. Yay! So we are now at 5 boxes of 2011 Panini Prime Signatures football. This is a half case break. It is break number 78. It is the back half of a case that we started, I don't even know when, 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I'm just now getting around to finishing it up. And of course it also ended tonight, Sunday night the 8th. You notice I do have more Prime Signatures coming up here in the days ahead. I'm going to try to get us back in the groove of maybe doing a couple of those a week for a little while. But this is kind of my habit, though, with Prime Signatures. I open it for a while, 2 or 3 times a week, and then, I don't know, I get tired of it, or I get other things coming in, and I put it away, and then, you know, eventually I work my way back around to it, and that's kind of how the cycle goes, usually. You'll notice that these are all numbered on the end. The reason that they're numbered on the end is because when we started this case, I took all 10 boxes out of the case, as is my habit, and then numbered it on the end and used random.org to determine which boxes were opened in the first break versus the ones that remain, which is what we're opening tonight. This is 1 pack per box. It is normally 1 hit per pack. Every once in a while, we'll get lucky and find a second hit in a box, but that's happened, oh gosh, probably less than 5 times in all the breaks that we've done, but it does happen here and there. This is just a player checklist. If we pull redemptions in here tonight, like our redemptions out of basketball earlier, they will be expired, but you do still want to put them in your account. And if they have it, which sometimes they do, even on this older stuff, you'll usually get it within 6 or 8 weeks. If you haven't gotten it within 6 or 8 weeks, I say track down a live person, use Facebook, use Twitter, some form of social media. And if you can find the right live person, they will actually work with you to substitute and get you a card of equal value for, you know, a player that you like or a team that you like or something like that. So they're really pretty good about taking care of expired redemptions. The key is finding the person who will communicate with you and make that happen. And that sometimes can be a little frustrating. So Jared is excited that we're finally to 2011 Prime. Tell me what team you have, Jared. Let's get some mojo working for you. Philly fan is looking for J.J. Watt, so I know who he's got. He's got the Texans in here then. All right, guys, every card in 2011 Prime Signatures is also numbered, even our base. And that one is starting off to 499 with Chad Ochocinco, also known as Chad Johnson, for the Patriots. Rick Cazares to 499 for the Bears. Chad Henne to 99 for the Dolphins. Our first hit out is a nice one if you have the Broncos. To 199, Julius Thomas. At least I think it's a nice one. It's one I don't pull very often. We'll put it like that. Lenny Moore to 499 for the Colts. Hines Ward, 499 Steelers. Mike Williams to 99 for the Bucks. And a little Stevie Johnson to 49 for the Buffalo Bills. Steve Johnson played for us here at the University of Kentucky, which is where I went to school. So I like Steve Johnson. Anquan Bolden, 499 Ravens. Randy Moss, 499 Vikings. Joe Klecko to 99 for the Jets. Our hit is the Chargers to 199. Corey Liggett, or Liggett? Is it Liggett or Leggett? Yeah, okay, we all know I'm going to get it wrong no matter which, but anyway. Anyway, we know it's the Chargers. Steve Smith to 499 Panthers. Brandon Spikes, 499 Patriots. Ryan Terrain to 499 for the Redskins. A redemption. We'll go to the checklist and check it out here in a minute. Bart Starr to 499 Packers. Sam Bradford 499 Rams. Mike Tolbert to 25 for the Chargers. And a little Felix Jones to 25 for the Dallas Cowboys. Now, we have to go look this up. Back in the day, see, they did not put the player name on there. So you either had to look it up on that checklist that I've already tossed into recycle over there, or we go to the website and look it up. So this is Rookie Signature Silver. It is card number 189. And just like we did before, I will bring you along with me. And let's see if we can't find out who this is and what it's numbered to. Or it could be an open edition. Sometimes they are. In which case there just won't be anything over there in the area where we would normally find our number. Oh, I just, daggone it. I knew I did that. I just got a little click happy and clicked on the one right below it. What did I say this was? Rookie Signature Silver. Rookie Signature Silver, card number 189. Did I just go past it? Yeah, I did. 189 is Denarius Moore for the Raiders, numbered to 199. All right, so that is Raiders to 199. And what we will do now is recap all of this. After I recap this, I will put up the spreadsheet stuff again where it shows the auctions that are coming up over the next few days. So if you missed that earlier and you're interested in that, I will put that up again after we recap this. So to 25, Felix Jones and the Dallas Cowboys, that is a sticker. To 199 for the Chargers, that's Corey Liggett or something similar, or not at all similar, but it's a sticker. Then we have to 49, Steve Johnson for the Buffalo Bills, that is a sticker. And then the Julius Thomas to 199 for the Broncos, which also happens to be a sticker. And then a redemption for the Raiders to 199. Dale, you are asking me about getting your Big Ben team approval thing in a one-touch mag case. If you hang on, Dale, hang on. Let me put the spreadsheet stuff up that I just said a second ago I was going to put up there. And then I've got to see if I've got a mag case big enough for that, because it's a thick card. it definitely, oh man, it probably would take a 260 or maybe even the 3 something. I will look for it if you want to hang tight. I'll tell you whether or not I've got one that fits it. But let me roll through this first so that if anybody else is interested in it, they don't have to wait for me to also try and dig out the mag case. All right, so all kinds of memorabilia throughout the week. I talked about this earlier. So we've got autographed baseball jerseys and baseball bats and baseball batting helmets and basketball jerseys and football jerseys, full-size football helmets, mini football helmets, triple play baseball, which that box has an autographed jersey, an autographed baseball, and an autographed picture in it. So we've got tons and tons of memorabilia. Our case breaks tomorrow night will be Inception Baseball full case, Museum Collection Baseball half case. Our case break on Tuesday will be a half case of Elite Football. Those are 6 loose boxes that one of the places sold me, and that's the last of the Elite that I have on hand. Wednesday, Gold Standard did come out on Wednesday, but I don't have it listed until Thursday. I messed up. I know I did, but anyway, it is what it is now. So on Wednesday instead, we will be opening a full case of Encased Basketball, another case of Inception Baseball, and a half case of Museum Collection. Thursday, our case breaks will be Prime Signatures again, 2011 Prime Signatures. It'll be the start of a new case. And then we'll open Gold Standard on Thursday, even though it came out on Wednesday. We're opening it the first time on Thursday. We'll open a half case. Friday's actually kind of exciting because we have Gold Rush Series 2 autographed full-size football helmet. It comes out that day on Friday. They tell me I will get it that day on Friday. So they've always been on the money in the past. I'm going to assume that they get it to me on time. And we're going to open one of those Series 2 on release night. Take a look at the checklist. Scroll all the way down to the bottom of the listing. I do a product description from the manufacturer, and I put in all the checklist info that they sent me. So it's got a lot of our younger guys on it. Lamar Jackson, Sam Darnold, I don't even remember who all else. Baker Mayfield, Saquon Barkley. Bunch of opportunities to pull some of our newly drafted guys as well as our regular veteran and Hall of Famers. We will also open a 20-box case of Topps Archive Signature Series Active Player Edition on Friday, as well as a case of Leaf Valiant Football. That comes out Friday too. There's no base in Leaf Valiant. There are 4 hits per box, so it'll be a 48 hit break. 3 of the autographs are ungraded in each box, and then each box has 1 graded autographed card that will be guaranteed to be 9.5 or higher. We do even pull Black Label 10s out of there at times, so it's a pretty cool product. And then we'll open another half of Gold Standard Football. So that's what we are looking at there for the 5 days ahead. And that is basically, I put us on the wrong screen, that has got us wrapped up for tonight, other than I've got Dale hanging out with me here to see if we can find a case for that thick card right there for Ben Roethlisberger and the Steelers. I have some of those cases, Dale, but I don't know if I have them setting here. I don't really think I do. I think I've got to walk in behind into my storage room, and see if I can dig one out, but I'm just checking here first to see if I do by chance have any stashed here, and it doesn't look like I do. I did for a while, and then I used what I had, but I think I ordered some more, Dale. You're just gonna have to bear with me while I try to find them, and then that way you'll know and I'll know if I need to invoice you for it or not. What else is over here? No, those are smaller ones. All right, I'll be right back, Dale. All right, I've got a couple of different possibilities of boxes they could be in, so I've got to kind of just look through. It's a booklet case. Aha! There's a 260 point. Do I have anything bigger than that? That's just... I thought I had one that was... Oh, yeah, there's a 360. All All right, so it should fit in one of these. Let's just see which one. Let me put this box back down and see what we need to do here. I'm guessing probably the 260. I don't think it fits in the 180. I really don't know that it's thick enough to go in this 260 either. I mean, it may be, in other words, it may be a little skinny for 260, but it's definitely too fat for 180. So we're just going to have to kind of see what we've got here. Oh, actually, that might work. That might work a little better than I thought it was going to. Let's just see. Make sure we're all closed up. Oh, look at that, Dale. Woohoo! Are you proud of me or what? I know. It worked. I found it, and it worked. So it is the 260 point Ultra Pro One Touch that I have for you. I don't really, frankly, remember what I paid for these. So I will dig out that price. Once I know what that is, I'll just add the PayPal fees. You know how that works. It's 3% and then 30 cents. They charge you 30 cents for every transaction and then 3%. So it'll be whatever I paid for it, 3% and 30 cents. Does that make sense? And I will send you the PayPal money request to whatever email address you have on file with eBay. So if you use a different email for eBay than you do for PayPal, please remember to check your one that you use for eBay, okay? Because I have sent out 5 of these cases recently, and I got stiffed. Actually, I've sent out 6, and I got stiffed on 5 of them. And all of them were to people who have bid with me a bunch, so I was super disappointed that, you know, they never paid me for them. They got them, and they happily got them and used them, but they did not pay me for them. So, yeah, I know that's not going to be you. I trust you, Dale, but I'm just saying, you know, some of these guys, I don't know if they just didn't see it or what. Maybe it went to a different email, although I did message them. But anyway, it doesn't matter. That's the past. This is the present. It fits. We're happy. And I will send you a PayPal money request somewhere along the way. So, all right. And that, I guess, really does have me finished up for tonight. So once again, thanks everyone for joining me. I appreciate having you here. And hopefully I will see you again somewhere along the way this week. We've got all kinds of exciting memorabilia and box and case breaks and something for everybody. So hopefully I'll see you again. In the meantime, have a good week ahead. All right. We'll talk to you soon. Bye now.